everybody has something valuable to offer the world, and it's important to see that in people. People that don't think that are closing themselves off to value, because
Or they
you
try to,
can
yeah, or they try to pull successful people down. And successful doesn't even have to be like Jeff Bezos successful.
yeah.
Successful could just be the mid-level manager that you're working for. Oh, I hate this person. They're more successful than me. Like, it turns into like this toxic, cynical resentment. And that can be very dangerous because when you start to hate yourself and when you think that you're not valuable,
Mhm.
then you'll look at other people who have more of a modicum of success in their lives and you think, well, they shouldn't have that because I don't have it. Life is unfair. I want to take that away from other people. And that's very toxic. That's very dangerous.
So
And it's
how do we reduce that type of toxicity?
Well, I think it starts with asking yourself or realizing that you don't need a massive excess amount of cash or followers or subscribers to posit yourself as successful. I'm stealing this idea from a guy named Michael Malice, whose work I really enjoy, who says, like, even if you have a podcast that has 10 listeners, that's not a failure. If 10 people are coming back to your podcast every week and they enjoy it, good. There's no failure in that. But it's the danger in like wanting more, right? Like, oh, I have 100 followers now. I could have 105. Look at them.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
105 followers. Huh. I'm
This
not
is such isn't this such a like new problem of like 21st century? Everybody's comparing followers and stuff on social media when like 20 years ago there was none of this.
Yeah. Well, it's like we've outsourced the mechanisms by which we measure our spiritual happiness to big tech companies. Hey, we're going to give you this thing called follower count and you're going to
Yeah.
base your happiness off of it. And we just let that happen to ourselves without even realizing that it was happening.
That's insane.
And I've done it. Nobody's safe from it. Everybody's done it. And yes, it is. It is, I think, a new innovation in the worst sense possible. But it's very strange because I do rely on social media, like, and you do. And I think social
Yeah,
media is a very powerful tool.
it
And
is.
I
Yeah.
think it's a mistake to get cynical about it, though it's very easy to get cynical about it because it's given people a lot of good. And I've met some incredibly, I mean, I've met you through social media.
Yeah.
But we're kind of playing the game within the game. We want to play the
Yeah.
game of having a good long-term relationship, you and I, and treating each other with respect and having these great conversations. Like, I don't ever get the sense from you, Rich, that you're trying to extract something out of me as a transaction. And I
Mhm.
don't ever want to do the same for you because you and I are good friends, like to the extent that we've known each other for as long as we've known each other. But there are a lot of people, I think, who play like the numbers game and the social media
Mm.
algorithm hacking and how to get the most out of like follower counts. And I have more than I did yesterday. And it's all a numbers game.
Yeah.
That is a depressing game to play, I think.